Hi guys and Assalamualaikum. We group 3 from S03 are going to talk about biodiversity of mangrove swamp in Malaysia. So what is biodiversity? Biodiversity is derived from the two words which is biological and diversity. To be short, it's a variety of organisms. To be more complex, it's a variety of plant, of animal life on the world in a particular habitat. A high level which is usually considered to be important and desirable.
So Malaysia is a huge diversity of flora and fauna inhabiting the various ecosystems. So there are multiple kinds of ecosystems that are present in Malaysia, such as lowland, mountainous, peat swamp, and mangrove forests. There's also the Sulu Sulawesi Seas. Now, for this presentation, we are mainly focusing on the mangrove forest. So, for the first point, I'll leave it up with Irfan.
Some of the examples of the mangrove in Malaysia is Langkawi mangrove forest and in Pulau Kukuk, Johor. These two places have a good examples of how biodiversity works in mangrove. Every single living thing in there have their own role to maintain the ecosystem and make sure the ecosystem didn't ruin easily.
Several importance of mangrove ecosystem. First of all, mangrove ecosystem act as a habitat for flora and fauna. For example, mangrove canopies are home to several wild animals and provide shade and shelter to aquatic-based animals. Next, it also acts as a carbon sink. Mangroves store a considerable amount of carbon, which can reduce the impact of climate change. Lastly, other than all the other points of importance of mangrove ecosystem that I've just mentioned before, mangrove ecosystem also important as food and medicine resources. For example, the fruit of Avicennia sp can be consumed as vegetables. The nuts can be boiled and eaten, while the flowers produce honey. Next, the fruit of Nipa sp can be eaten, and water from the fruit can be used in the production of vinegar. Aside from that, the bark of Livira sp can be used to treat diarrhea.
Mangrove ecosystems are a habitat for a plethora of species of flora and fauna. These species are highly adapted to the highly dynamic and harsh environments of mangrove swamps. Some of the most common examples of flora in mangrove ecosystems are Avicennia, Rhizophora, Bruguera, and Soneratia species. Mangrove plants have complex root systems which help them thrive in saline, waterlogged, and anaerobic conditions. For instance, the Avicennia species has breathing roots, otherwise known as pneumatophores, which are short root projections which help in aeration in waterlogged areas. Other than that, Rhizophora species has prop roots, and Bruguera species has buttress roots which help overcome strong winds and waves. Mangrove trees also produce viviparous seeds, which are seeds that germinate and grow while still on the parent plant. This prevents the seedling from being uprooted by waves. Mangroves also house marine life. This includes many species of prawns, such as the Roshna prawn and the giant tiger prawn. And mangrove waters are also habituated by mangrove crabs and fish.
What are the importance of conserving mangrove swamp? Firstly, it is very important to marine life, such as for fish to spawn and a place for young fishes to take refuge before entering the sea. If mangrove swamp is polluted, the entire fish population and fishing industry will be threatened. This is because there is no place for young fishes to take refuge, to take shelter before entering the sea. Secondly, mangrove swamp is able to restore the level of air pollution in the surrounding area. Furthermore, if these ecosystems become extinct, it will invite the risk of devastating natural disasters as a result of climate change and global warming. The effect of global warming can result in a sudden increase in ocean temperatures, which in turn can invite hurricanes, strong winds, heavy rains, and severe floods. Lastly, mangrove swamps are home to a wide range of wildlife animals, from turtles and fish to birds and snakes.
Over 1/3 of mangrove population loss occurred in the last 50 years. Of those losses, 36% of them happen in Asia. The highest mangrove loss occurs in Indonesia, followed by Myanmar and Australia. It is estimated the loss of mangrove population in the last 10 years are 0.04% per year. So the threats to mangrove population can be classified into three different groups, ranging from low-level threats to moderate threats to severe threats. Now, for the first low-level threat, which is pollution, it can be classified into two types of pollution. The first one being marine litter, and the second one being. Now, the threats to mangrove population around the world can be classified into three groups, ranging from low-level threats, moderate threats, into severe threats. Now, for the first low-level threat, which is pollution. Now, the two main types of pollute that affects mangrove forests are first marine litter and chemical pollution. Now, for marine litter, it is actually manufactured or processed solid material that are discarded or disposed in mangrove forest areas. Now, the main danger from these litters are it have a very severe effects on the aquatic life forms in the mangrove areas. Not to the trees itself, but this litter can easily cause harm to the aquatic life forms such as fish or maybe some of the sea plants. Now, onto chemical pollution. So, chemical pollution, usually in the form of oil or chemical spills, have a very drastic effects on not only the trees itself but on the life forms in the mangrove forest. Now, the thing about chemical pollution is it basically causes the habitat of the mangrove forest to be toxic. These oils specifically can basically smother the roots of mangrove trees, essentially making their processes unable to be done. So, and obviously these oil spills can severely damage the aquatic life forms, as you may know, and it will straight up outright kill them because it will essentially create an inhospitable environment for them. So the overall threats to mangrove population can be classified into three groups, ranging from low-level threats, moderate threats, to severe threats. Now, for the first low-level threat, it comes in the form of diseases. Now, not much is actually known about diseases that affects mangrove trees. One thing that is known is mangrove trees aren't particularly weak to diseases, as some of the species of mangrove plants can basically excrete salt in leaves, which prevent fungal growth on them. Moving on to moderate threats, there's climate change. So, climate change, as you may know, causes a rise of sea level and temperature, but it also increases the level of CO2 concentration and causes oceanic acidification. And these changes, all of them, will negatively impact the mangrove population and also the life forms that inhabit the mangrove forest. The next threat is altered hydrological flow. So, hydrological flow is the flow of water around mangrove forests. And through various man-made structures, this flow of water can be disrupted. If the flow of water to mangrove forests are blocked, let's say by a dam, it can cause the soil of the surrounding mangrove area to be dry and also experience hypersalination, which means the concentration of salt in the soil of the mangrove area increases drastically, basically causing a hostile environment for the aquatic life forms that inhabit said area, and in high enough concentrations may even cause the soil to be toxic to mangrove trees. So next is severe threats. Now for the first one is overexploitation of mangrove forests. So aquaculture practices, specifically prawn or shrimp farming, have been known to essentially destroy a large amount of mangrove areas in order to accommodate space for their activities. Globally, shrimp farming and other forms of aquaculture has been reported as the main reason for the conversion of 52% of mangrove forests globally. So essentially, mangrove forests around the world are being destroyed just for these activities. So the next threat is deforestation of mangrove forests for the purpose of getting the natural resources. So as you may know, mangrove trees, or more specifically their wood, are very good as building materials, since they have a high toughness to density ratio, and they are quite good as fuel. So an estimated 26% of existing mangrove loss is from deforestation, just to get the wood of the mangroves. So usually these mangroves are harvested without any proper management or without any attempts to replant the saplings of the mangroves in order to circumvent the net loss of the population of these mangroves. So in total, the population of mangroves has been drastically reduced due to this, causing the CO2 emissions in the air to increase and the amount of carbon levels in the soil to also decrease, causing damage to the mangrove forest habitat, not only to the flora itself, but also to the fauna that inhabit it.
To sum up, it's clear that mangrove ecosystem plays a vital role to our planet.
Therefore, it is important for us to protect and conserve our sacred mangroves.
That's all from us from Group 3 from S03. Don't forget to click the Google link form in the description down below and give us your feedback about our video. Bye!